Hola, ya estamos en la semana número 7, y vamos a aprender el futuro perfecto y el condicional perfecto, ¿ok? So for both of them, for future and conditional perfect, for both of them, you have to use haber and plus past participle. We already know how to do the past participle when the verbs are regular. You drop and you add ado or ido. Remember, no s, no a. Always ado and ido. And and then haber, if you are using future perfect, this is how you conjugate haber, habré, habrás, habrá, habremos, and habrán. If you're using conditional, this is how you conjugate conditional. Habría, habrías, habría, habríamos, and habrían. For both of them, you must use pasado participio. Okay, so now we're going to talk about when you use future and when you use conditional perfect. So you use future perfect to talk about events that will have been completed by a certain time. Okay, and then you're going to use conditional to talk about the events that will have been taking place if certain things have been true. If. The key here is if, all right? So we're going to talk about each other right here. I have some examples right here. Okay. So we're going back to future conditional. Okay. In English, we use future conditional using will have. In English, we use conditional perfect using would have. Okay, so for future, which is will have in Spanish, is equal to haber plus pasado participio, and would have is haber plus pasado participio. The difference is how you conjugate these two, all right, which is in your hands out, which is this is how you conjugate it. So we go back here. All right, and remember, para in this case, when you're talking about future, means within. Okay, para. All right, so we are going to do one example with future. Okay, yo habré terminado mis tareas para las 3 de la tarde. So I will have finished my homework within or by 3 o'clock this afternoon. Okay, so here I'm telling you exactly by when I will finish my homework. So I'm being very clear when I'm going to complete my task. So you use future perfect. And then I have example number 2, all right, which is cuando Luis termine de leer. Okay, it looks like it's future perfect. So, cuando Luis termine de leer el libro, right? When Luis finish reading his book, Luisa habrá leído 3 libros. So, Luisa will have read 3 books. All right, so I'm being very specific what is going to happen when Luis finish reading his book. So somebody else will finish. By the time he finished, somebody else will have read 3 books. All right. So again, I'm talking about events that will have been completed in a specific time. All right. And also, I need to add when you are using future perfect, okay? Also, you use future perfect when you are wondering, all right? Wondering about something that happened in the past, okay? For example, Carlos habrá hecho su tarea porque él tuvo una mala nota. So, Carlos will have done his homework because he got a really bad grade. So you're wondering now about something that happened in the past. All right, you using future perfect, but also in this case, wonder. I know the book doesn't say that. I mean, the books say that in previous chapter, but in this chapter say you're supposed to use only future perfect. No, you could use conditional as well. Okay, so I will take both. The books say future, but you can use both. Okay, again, when you're wondering about something that happened in the past, you're wondering right now, you have to use future. All right, so now we are going to talk about um, conditional perfect, okay? So conditional perfect, it's pretty much would have, okay? Would have in English. In Spanish is haber plus pasado participio, but you gotta conjugate haber for conditional. All right, and again, when you're going to use conditional perfect, when you are talking about events that will have taken place if certain condition had been true. If, that's the key, if. All right, so I'm going to give you an example. Okay. Okay. Yo, conditional, yo habría ido a tu fiesta. What's that? Yo habría ido a tu fiesta, which is I would have gone to your party, pero tuve que ir, where? Tuve que ir al cine con mi hermana. Okay. Oops. This computer is no hermana. Okay. Yo habría ido a la fiesta. So I would have gone to your party, but I had past tense here. I have to go to the theater with my little sister. All right. So anyways, this one never happened. Never happened. Okay. But if I would have done this, I might would have done that. Okay. So that's why the key word is here is if. If. If is not true. If. Okay. I want to give you another example. All right, let's see. Otro ejemplo, that will be Nicole habría hecho, all right, that's pasado participio, and hecho es hacer, and remember, hacer es irregular. Habría hecho sus tareas, that sus means hers, sus tareas, pero ella, which is Nicole, ella estuvo enferma. All right. So she what? Nicole habría hecho su tarea, pero ella estuvo enferma. Muy enferma. Let's do this. Muy enferma. So she would have done her homework. Would have, so never happened, but she was very sick. Okay, so remember, this one right here have to be in past. This one right here have to be in past. All right. So I have a participation points for this assignment, and very easy. Again, it's talking. You're going to use your app, you're going to record your voice, and you're going to send it to me by email. Okay, so in this case, I want you to tell me 2 sentences. Again, be careful with those sentences. You cannot copy those sentences from the handout or my sentences from here, okay, because you won't get any point. So I want you to tell me a future perfect, all right, and a conditional perfect, 2 different sentences. Now remember, we're going back. When you're going to use future perfect? When you wonder, okay, we say when you wonder about something that happened in the past, you can use future, and I also told you you can use conditional, all right? And also you use future perfect when you are talking about events that will have been completed in the future in a certain time. And when you use conditional, again, you use conditional for events that will have been taking place if certain conditions have been true. Okay, so 2 sentences. You own example, complete sentences. Ok, chica. Entonces espero que hagas tu participación y puedas obtener más puntos. ¿ok? Hasta pronto, adiós.